Okay? Last one. This is a fun one. You guys know the CrossFit Games? Yes? Okay. The CrossFit Games starts every year with something called the Open, the CrossFit Games Open. And this is a worldwide, everyone's allowed to participate competition. It takes place in the gym. And what it is CrossFit became a sport. No one saw this coming. But for people like us, it's about having purpose to your training. Okay? Anyone here training for anything right now?
Malibu Tri.
Malibu Triathlon. Anybody else? Yeah. That's common, don't worry. It's the idea of I want to be healthy and fit, but there's no real, I want to look good and feel good. But having a specific goal is very motivating. It's very motivating. And being able to test yourself and see where you're at, to see that you're improving is motivating. Okay? And so the CrossFit Games every year starts with something called the Open. What it is 5 weeks long. They release a workout, one workout a week, for 5 weeks. And you do it with a judge, and you input your score online, and at the end of the 5 weeks, you get to see where you rank worldwide. Right? And so here's the cool thing. There's also local CrossFit competitions that you can participate in. And here's the thing with that, is think about a Malibu Tri. You know exactly what you have to do, right? You can even look at the course in advance. When you sign up for the Open or a CrossFit competition, you click register. You have no idea what you have to do. Immediately, you think, oh God, I hope it's not this. Oh God, what if it's muscle ups? What if it's rope climbs? What if it's a heavy snatch? What if it's handstand push-ups? Immediately, you're aware of the things you cannot do, right? And so we tell people, if you've been training for that, the sport of CrossFit is a specific thing. That's not just about general health and fitness, but it's a very motivating thing to stand there and say, whatever the challenge comes up, I'm going to do my best and give it a try, right? So there are workouts, and people do it their first year, where they can't do it. They get a 0, right? Or they just do really bad. So let's say the first workout this year was 10 minutes of 30 double unders and 15 power snatches with a pretty lightweight, 75 pounds for guys. Right? So 30, 15, 30, 15. So the best people are doing double unders 30 in a row, right? And that person that just hasn't gotten their double unders yet, they're just fucking struggling. Like, God damn it. And you're just struggling. And your score sucks. And then there's another workout that has heavy deadlifts. The deadlifts got heavier every round, right? Working up to 315 for guys, right? For reps. And so you just get to a weight, you're like, I can't do that. And you're just done, right? And there's your score, right? And it's this week after week for the Open. And people do it, and they do poorly their first time. There's chest to bar pull-ups. Some people can't do that. And so what happens? They finish, they have a place, they can look worldwide, see where you rank. But a year goes by, and they train, and they're thinking about that. The Open comes up again. And imagine the feeling of sitting there before it starts saying, I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for anything. How that feels as an athlete, as a person, right? Like, I don't care, bring it on. Maybe I won't, this is like our idea of fitness, right? Maybe I won't fucking win anything, but I'm ready for it. Whatever it is, I'll be able to at least do it. That's a great feeling, right? I tell people signing up for a local CrossFit event is a great thing. It's very motivating. They have beginner level stuff, they have team stuff. And I relate it to running a marathon, right? Who signs up for a marathon to win? Very few people. What is doing a marathon about?
Having a goal.
Exactly. It's about doing it. It's about the process. It's about the commitment of saying, 3 months from now I'm going to run a marathon. And you dedicate your whole life to that. You train, you eat, you sleep. The social pressures become easier, right? You don't want to go out on a Friday night because you have a Saturday morning run. Everyone's like, good for you, right? Having purpose makes things easier. So when again, this isn't for everybody, but if you're looking for that thing, that bit of extra motivation, if you struggle, having something is very real. The CrossFit event's coming up, all of a sudden you can focus a lot better. And it's not about they might release a workout that you can't do. or you have to modify, or you do really poorly on, and no one cares. All it's about is training to show up on that day and do the best that you can do. And it feels great. It's such a supportive environment, right? There'll be, again, no one's going to sign up for an advanced level competition if they're not an advanced athlete. So you're with other people that are going through the same thing. That's what's cool about this community and what we do, is that it's about testing yourself, about training, about the process. All right? So looking for that purpose, the CrossFit Games is that thing for a lot of people. So you'll see a lot of people in here that are training for that. Okay? But if you have a triathlon goal, that's a little different goal. You know? You don't need to focus on your Olympic lifting necessarily. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the idea, is try to give purpose to your training, to what you're doing.